Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Shadowrun Dragonfall. We're going into Cafe Sev, or I think that's how you pronounce that. C-E-Z-V-E. Sev. Okay. So let's go ahead and see if we have anything around here that we can loot from. Doesn't look like it. Got two people we can talk to. Let's talk to the innocuous one first. Oh, and we have something we can look at over there. Jan Goldschmidt. Hello, my friend. The voice that comes from the man in the chair is as enormous as its owner. A deep booing roar, dripping with unrestrained mirth. A fine day for a soy calf, yes? Every day is a fine day. Okay. From the back of the store, a voice of the shopkeep cuts you off. Don't mind the foot in the chair. He roars like a traumatized walrus stewing all over... Okay. Don't mind the fool in the chair. He roars like a traumatized walrus stewing all day in his own sweat. The man behind the bar glares at Goldschmidt, his upper lip curled in disgust. I tolerate him only because he takes his soy-calf by the bucket. Goldschmidt responds with a raucous belly laugh. Apparently he finds the shopkeeper's insults to be hilarious. Altug, mein Fruden, you are as quick-witted and sharp-tongued as ever. I bow to you. Are you going to... Once again, the shopkeeper cuts in. To bow to me, you would have to vacate your chair. The shopkeep claps his hands together, clasping them in front of his chest. I shall summon a team of determined young men and ox to assist with the task. With luck, you'll be on your feet by nightfall. Goldschmidt smiles up at you, his small eyes glittering. Even though... Enough of this senseless bickering. You have approached me for a reason, yes? Tell me what Jan Goldsmith can do for you. Let's see. Something bad is going to happen if he doesn't stop interrupting me. Oh, don't mind dear Altug. He is a peevish man, but his ire was not directed at you. Goldschmidt grins up at you in his overstuffed chair. I have the distinction of being the sole target of Altug's rage and derision. It is a badge that I delightfully wear. Nothing. I'm done with this. Okay, Goldschmidt gives you a deep nod, his jowls quivering. Until next time, my friend. What the hell is that about? And I have a feeling that's Altug, but we're going to look at the menu board. Today's is a caramel soy calf. Caramel macchiato, maybe. And then behind the counter looks right past you and at the dog following close behind. Dante, I will fetch his water dish and perhaps a coffee for your friend here. Let's see. Paul Amsel sends his regards. When he hears Amsel's name, the Turk's voice lowers and his accent becomes less exaggerated. His eyes take on a knowing look. Very good. Please express to Herr Amsel my appreciation and of his patronage. If he needs any more catering jobs seen to in the future, I'm always happy to provide. He tells me you're developing a menu for a friend of his now, Herr Winters, I believe. I want to hear all about it. Paul is always pleased to send business your way, Herr Brakazi. Okay. He was hoping you could discuss some details on his Green Winters order with me. Herr Winters, I believe I want to hear all about it. Okay. Yes, of course, O wise one. Come. Okay, a young woman bustles in from the back room. Her gum chewing is loud enough to hear over the noise of the coffee grinders. Good God. That's some loud chomping. Borgazi spits something out in rapid-fire Turkish. As you wish, uncle. I will see to it right away. Kami offers you a shy grin, snaps her gum, and hurries back into the room she came from. My girl Kami is arranging to make contact with the chef as we speak. We will likely take some time. My chef is a busy man. While we wait, I wonder if you would really be so kind as to run a small errand for me. A trifle, really. I hate to trouble you. I'm embarrassed to even ask, but would be most appreciative of your help. It is no trouble at all. Okay. Their errand is simple, hardly worth a view. I have installed a number of data taps in Berlin's fiber optic network as a part of my civic duty. You understand? These taps provide free matrix access to all those who live in the Krebbrasser. Okay. In order to maintain their anonymity, each tap protocol buffer must be reset every few days. I simply wish for you to visit each data tap and reset it. Okay. That's it. No catch? There is no catch, I assure you. It's time-consuming and a bit tedious, nothing more. Just reset the taps and come back when you are finished. There should be 3 of them scattered around the neighborhood. First one is just outside. Look for a metal box with yellow arrows painted atop it. By the time you return, I should have the information Herr Amsel requested. Okay. So we've got that to do. Anybody here that can talk to us? Nope. We do have our dog with us still. I am going to be nice to the dog because I think there's an achievement related to it. I think. So, white box... Oh, I think it's going to be those. Okay. Those are fairly easy to spot. Protocol buffer is now reset. Let's see, where's the other 2? Just doing these little side quests. I hear this one actually has a bit more in the way of side quests. So, yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit more of this kind of stuff. I don't see anyone back here to interact with. That's our general... Oh, Gunari Metbach. I have a feeling that... Isn't that one of the shopkeeps? Patriarch is an impressive figure, an enormous man in late 60s, burly. His voice is deep and resonant, and his breath is heavy with the stench of pipe tobacco. Okay. You're here to conduct some business. I have cash and I need weapons. Show me the goods. Let's see what you actually have. Is any of this really worthwhile? Not really. SMGs. There's our rifles. Oh, $17.50 for that one. Oh, so if we would have saved our money, we'd be able to get a really good sniper rifle. They introduced sniper rifles in this game, by the way, for those of you that are wondering. It's not really that big of a mechanic, but it's there. It's something that will... what is that to? Triage... Oh, that's Cyber Clinic. But there's that one's protocol buffer. And where is the third one? I'll go up this way. See if it's... Oh, there it is. Okay. But... Yeah, it's a different type of rifle. I don't know if you can burst fire with it or not, but it's better aim, if memory serves. Okay. Okay. As you are resetting the data tap, you know someone has duct taped a small homemade receiver to the system. An earplug dangles from the receiver. Okay. Put the earplug in your ear. Sound of heavy machinery makes it difficult to hear the words that are being spoken. After a moment, you find that you can make out two distinct voices. A nasal woman who sounds like a heavy smoker, and a man who speaks in a high-pitched, breathy tone. Breathy tone. Just heard blank Monica blah 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 blah. Need to verify blah blah blah. Good blah blah. Good for us. Continue listening. The sound of a conveyor belt starts to add noise to the machinery. You can't make out anything else until it comes to a stop a minute later. Think our next step. Wait. Isn't ready to make a move yet. Be patient. See who steps up. Could be someone more. Okay, continue listening. All you can hear is the sound of machinery. Some sort of motorized vehicle starts up, drowning out everything else. And a bell ringing sounds again. Sounds like a telephone. You hear the sound of a door slamming shut, and the noise of machinery suddenly muffled. There's a rattle of plastic, and ringing stops. Nasal woman's voice can be heard again, and a sing-song tone. Guten Tag, how may I help you? Her tone changes, becomes more businesslike. I heard. Yes, he knows. I told him it wasn't time to make a move yet. What do you think I am, an idiot? The council needs to meet again. I know. Getting everyone in the same room is challenging. Getting them to agree on a course of action is going to be even more challenging. From my perspective, the cruise bosser was the only stable because of her. If she really is out of the way, well, we'll see, won't we? Yeah, I know. What can I say? Things go slow in the flux sometimes. And the cacophony of machinery begins. You can't take any more of this. Walk away. So, we're getting a little bit more information there. Which is a little bit odd. I wonder if that would have been there if we would have done them in a different order. Like if we would have come up to the one in the top right, would it still have said that it was hanging from that one, or would it have said it was hanging from something else? Huh. We can't even, like, intrude on other people's homes. That kind of sucks. Dog is trying to follow us. Let's go ahead and just keep on going. How you do, Altug? Can we actually talk to... We can't talk to the crazy dude anymore. Okay, the man behind the counter has a broad smile. Welcome to... and how can I serve you today? Would you like a cup of coffee, perhaps? As in real coffee? Yes, for individuals of refined taste, I offer genuine bean coffee from my native Turkey. He looks at you, the tone of his voice grows low and serious. This is a top-shelf item, my friend, not for the general public, only for a few discerning connoisseurs who properly appreciate it. Tell me about the Turkish coffee. Handpicked from my family in Turkey, a true delicacy of the sixth world. It was considered a luxury even before the awakening, when bean coffee was everywhere, every street corner, they say. Leans close, lowering his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. Long hours in the shop have perfumed his body with the commingled scents of coffee, incense, and applewood tobacco. Trust me, if your coffee experience has been limited to soy calf, you must not deny yourself this opportunity. You will see God. How much? Let's see. Delivered at some costs. I cannot part with it for less than 50 million cup. Sure. Very good. Bergazi hands you a ceramic travel cup. Okay. We added Turkish coffee, which he then fills the brim with dark steaming liquid. The scent is intoxicating. Is there anything else I can do for you? Little trifle, Bergaz. Okay. Bergazi. Very good. I assume you had no difficulties. It was good to take in just like easy, just like you said. Someone was using it as a surveillance device. Let's go ahead and do that. He laughs. Of course they were. It would be surprised if they weren't. This is Berlin, after all. In the flux, everyone spies. If you do not spy, how do you know who is in power and who will be in power next? If you are to stay here, Effenheim, you must get used to it. Who enters the Turkish bath will sweat, as my uncle Tadmer always says. Okay. Nevertheless, I shall have one of my people look into it. Might be important. Oh, tell me, oh listener at Keyholes, what did you hear on this surveillance tap you found? Couldn't make out much. A nasal woman and a high-pitched man. They seemed pleased Monica was out of the picture. News travels fast in Berlin. These two are known to me. Is there more? The woman got a call. She talked to a council meeting tonight saying if they should make a move, then she was to be drowned out by heavy machinery. Okay. Most excellent. This is indeed fortuitous that you discovered this information, though it is not unexpected. Yeah, we'll have one of my people attend this council meeting and report back. Sounds good. Keep me in the loop. Okay, with that out of the way, let us return to our pressing business. He barks at a stream of rapid-fire Turkish, and gum-chewing young woman comes out hurrying out to the counter. The menu for Herr Amsel, uncle. Kami hands you a folded piece of paper inside his memory stick. Please extend my consolations to him. The death of the Fraulein Schaefer must have hit him hard. Okay. She hurries out of the room. When she is gone, he returns his attention to you. Please express my condolences as well. I only just heard the news. Monica was an important part of this community. Few know how important. Okay. The memory stick Kami just handed you should contain all the information Herr Amsel requires from our chef in the field. Should you require my services in the future, you know where to find me. Until then, good day. So he can get us information, apparently. He's a fixer, I guess. Well, information fixer, at least. So we have not much else to do outside of here. Sorry for the lack of action in the last episode and this one so far. We're probably not going to get into as much combat in this game, but it's still going to be there. This is more story-driven. Let's see what's going on here. So we've got to talk with you. Is there anyone else we should be talking to in here? Looks like everyone's kind of gathered around. Actually, how much money do I have? It'd be nice to know. I guess we have to go up to this one. How much money do we have? 82 million. Okay, so we are broke ass. Okie dokie. So that upgraded deck kind of just cost us a lot. Let's go to Dietrich first. I've got nothing more to say. Let's just get this run taken care of. You can hit me up later if you want to talk. You're probably not going to have anything to say. This is the best of times. Come back later if you want to talk. And you're probably going to say the same thing. No! Okay, Glitch, what do you need? Any thoughts on what we should do next? Find our missing client, extract some answers. Beyond that, take jobs, get paid. How you holding up? Okay, I trust you. Gloria's expression remains neutral, which grants you a barely perceptible nod. I have personal kind. I'm not big on the sharing personal reasons. You understand, I'm sure. But I still need to talk to you. Okay, ask your questions, but do it quickly. I have things to do. Shadow's much more than 5 years ago. Tops, what's with the vintage chrome? It was cheap. It gets the job done. End of discussion. I don't think so, but I've known a lot of street samurai in my time, but I've never met anyone who'd voluntarily install cyberware that old. You're right, there's more to it than I'm letting on, but I'm not interested in talking about it. Can't help us notice you seem guarded. That's my problem and none of your concern. If you talk to me, I can help. I doubt it, chummer. I doubt it very much, but I appreciate the sentiment. Maybe later when we know one another better, we can get into it. No, I'm good. Okay, bye. There is probably an achievement for... There's a lot of, like, added achievements in this game. Amsel peers at you apprehensively. His eyes are bloodshot, his expression grim. Did you get the information on Green Winters? But yeah, there's a lot of, like, story achievements for this game, so there's... Yeah, things that we can actually do with that. So we give him the stick. Let us see what this agent has to say. Amsel snatches the memory stick from your hand and slots it in his computer terminal. He navigates a series of command line menus. A wall of amber text floods the screen. Amsel scans it, mouthing the words as his eyes flit back and forth. Agent tailed Green Winters to a hotel in a cesspool of Kias called Dragonfall. The hotel is called Das Castlehaus. It is renovated factory nestled deep in the heart of Dragonkeep. Oh, Dragon Keep. Okay. It appears that Winters is holed up there. Recently, there was some contention between the two gangs over control of the neighborhood due to the gang violence. The agent refused to follow Winters inside the hotel, but he confirms that he is still inside. Well, what are we waiting for? Gear up, people. It's a hotel raid. Gloria and Diedrich pause, exchange looks with Paul. Just a moment, Igor. Amsel raises from his chair, drawing himself to full height. Even so, he has to crane his neck to look her in the eye. You are an excellent soldier, and nobody questions your competence in the field. Your loyalty to the team is equally commendable. That said, we believe Glitch is the right choice to lead the team. There's a long pause before Igor speaks. When she does, her voice comes out dull and flat. What? I don't mistake this decision for a reprimand. Monica considered your contributions to the team to be invaluable, but we all know she wasn't comfortable putting a soldier in charge. Okay. Her words are measured, but her expression is livid. This is unbelievable. You want to put the rookie in charge again? Don't you people learn from your mistakes? Glitch is the reason we're still alive, Igor. She kept us together. She let us out of that in one piece, making her your #1 girl. She sounds tired, resigned, but above all, disappointed. This is more of your flux state idiocy at work, isn't it? It's what Monica believed in. Igor's voice tightens for a moment. Her control slips and her face contorts in grief. Yeah, and look what that got her. Okay, let me give you a piece of advice. In the field, only two things matter: the mission and survival. Everything else is a distraction. Your ridiculous politics have no place in a Shadowrun. What can I say? We're German. We have a history of strong political views. Screw it, let's put an end to this. I've got the skill and experience to lead this team. Glitch, on the other hand, was appointed by Monica as a joke. If you'd rather her take the lead, I'll abide by that, but I want to hear what each of you say. I have no quarrel with you, Igor. I'll do as the group wishes. Okay. You stay out of this. Okay, the moment she raises her hand to you, Dante's ears lay back and he lets out a low growl. Reflexively, she takes a step back. I think we've heard what Dante has to say. As for my part, Glitch saved our lives back there. You may not believe it, but she did. The way I see it, that means I follow her lead a while longer. I trust Monica's judgment, therefore I trust Glitch's judgment. This discussion is finished, Igor. Amsel speaks softly, but his tone is firm. Glitch will take Monica's place as the leader of this team. Long enough to find a payday at the end of this tunnel. I'll do whatever it takes to keep this team in Monica's legacy. That includes taking your advice, Igor. That's big of you. I don't agree with this decision, but I will respect it. Okay, Glitch takes the lead then. Conversation closed. It's time to move on. We need to focus on chasing down Green Winters. Indeed, I have transferred the information that we received from Altug to the computer terminal in the next room. It used to be Monica's personal workstation, Glitch. Now it is yours. Monica kept a variety of notes and dossiers on that machine. I would suggest reviewing her notes when you have the time. Okay, good hunting, and I will eagerly await your... Okay, I won't suggest driving into Dragonkip. The roads aren't safe. Taking the U-Bahn would be faster anyway. The U-Bahn it is. Igor nods and turns to check her equipment. The rest of the group disperses in turn. You now command a team of Shadowrunners. When traveling in a new mission locations, you will be able to choose which members of your team you bring and modify their loadout on the run. When members of your team become permanently incapacitated on a mission, they'll automatically be extracted to emergency medical care. They will be patched up and ready for action next time you return to your safe house. Groovy. Avoid this loss... Okay, let's see. Avoid this loss of firepower by always carrying some Bumona trauma kits in the field. These can be purchased at the Street Docks office in Kreuzwasser. Okay. So we can actually do that. And there's the terminal in there. They didn't really disperse very far. So we actually have to go over there and do that. Sorry to bother you. Yeah, let's go ahead and just go up here and see what we actually have. And can we actually modify their gear right now? No. Okay. So we go to the terminal, mission computer. Optional, investigate your mission computer. Okay, your workstation mission computer, the command center of your team's operations, and your last link to memory of Monica Schaefer. Her thoughts and words live on in the machine. At times, it's easy to forget that she's gone. Okay, check your inbox for messages. You have no unread messages. Read your old messages. Hello, Ace. The screen flickers to life and Monica's face appears, her hands on her hips, and she's wearing a wry smile. Hey, Ace, if you're reading this, it means I've either died or stepped down. Hopefully the latter, but probably the former. Not many Shadowrunners make it to retirement age. In any case, I'm sure that you'll do a fine job in the role. If you need anything, talk to Paul. He's a good man, and he knows how important it is that you take my place. One thing, Ace, Igor might have caused you some problems. In fact, I think it's a fair bet that she already has. Just remember, she brings something to this team that nobody else does. You want her on her side. My advice to you in this, hold your own with her. If she pushes you, push back. Don't try to butter her up with flattery. She'll see right through it. Most of all, do what you can to earn her respect. She'll never be satisfied following you because you don't give her a better reason than because Monica said so. I have faith in you, Ace. It's up to you to justify that faith. She turns halfway from the camera, then turns her attention to the image is uncannily lifelike. Oh, and by the way, Ace, if you botch this, I'm coming back and haunting your ass. I mean that. Groovy. Okay, so that's our old messages. Jobs directory. View all pending jobs. Back to root. No, pending jobs. View notes on completed jobs. So we don't actually have anything in there. Shadowland BBS. Okay, link strength. Welcome to Shadowland. Search BBS for relevant keywords. Killer in Seattle. Anyone else reading this? City's got a Lone Star contract and they can't catch the guy. This Emerald City Ripper has been on a spree for... Aha! Emerald City Ripper. Hey, I know that one. Pathetic. If something like that happened in my block, but some vigilantes would have tracked him down and stopped him. Shows how good the payroll cops are. Who says it is a he? They don't have any leads. I'll be in Seattle next week. Forward any information about this Ripper. I'm sure Lone Star will have a fat reward waiting for whoever blasts the goon. We already did that one. I think that's the name. I'm still recovering from the logs. This hot dogger just trashed my Lantrid hosting server. Sounds like some kid pissed over his cartoons getting canceled. Wow. Left a bunch of garbage files all over my disk, and I'll be cleaning them up all day. They should make you pass a dumbass test before you're allowed to deck in this town. Write some wide IC programs if you can. At least make the kid's hair stand on end for a few hours next time he tries it. Just make sure that your IC is quick. Heavy-hitting IC is no good if it can't catch up with an intruder. In fact, I can take advantage of that on a regular basis. Okay. Like clockwork. Okay, if you are two or finished, I did have IC on the thing track to hold down. Grocery store across the street was piggybacking on my LAN, and they left an unsecured jack point in the bathroom stall. Old as hell maintenance jack in a fuse box, and my security ignored it. Mystery solved. Okay, Shadowland isn't your permanent personal tech support board, Lumens. Glad you fixed your own problem. Only way you're going to learn. Okay. Groovy. Let's see. Post pay data for sale. Do we have any of that? Post the antiquities. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and post that. Posting remain active for 2 days. And let's see. Personnel files. Oh, we can actually watch different things on each of the things. Let's go and watch the entry on ourselves. The image of Smiles on screen. Secret weapon. I've run enough with Glitch to know that she's trustworthy, good in a fight too, but beyond all that, it's good to see her again. There aren't many people left in the old days, far and few, and Glitch, she smiles well. She was always the best of them. Okay, God, that was sappy. Mental note, re-record this before Glitch gets a chance to see it. At any rate, if anything happens to me, it's good to know that she'll be on hand to fill my shoes. It's not what Eager would have wanted, but this is what would be best for the team. Okay. Eager, what's to say about Eager? She's smart, she's strong, and she's one hell of a soldier. In a close-up fight, I've seen her take apart an entire security team with her shotgun, and she's even more dangerous at range. It's a handy thing having a trained sniper on the team. All in all, we enjoyed one hell of an advantage thanks to her. Unfortunately, there are some disadvantages too. All that military training has left her, how do you say it, rigid, I suppose? Unlike the others, Eager isn't content to go with the flow. She wants lists and maps and timetables. She wants a hierarchy, and she wants it formalized. I don't think that she realizes it, but giving her what she wants would destroy this team. Glory and Dietrich wouldn't put up with more than a day or two. I know that I wouldn't, but she keeps on pushing all the same. One of these days, the situation's going to come to a head. I just hope that doesn't happen soon. Glory is our damaged Enigma. I've known her for almost 5 years now, but I don't think that I'll ever really know her. Somehow, I doubt anyone will. On an operational level, Glory's solid. That chrome of hers may be old, but it gets the job done. I've seen her take a troll apart with her hand razors, and when her adrenal pump is running, she moves faster than anyone I've ever seen. On top of all that, Glory's a competent field medic. I don't know where she learned medicine, yet another question mark, but she's patched me up at least a dozen times. Between her skill with a medkit and Dietrich's magic, we haven't had much trouble with serious injuries, and in our line of work, that's a luxury. That's really all I know about Glory. She keeps to herself, barely talks, and spends most of her off time staring at nothing. I've seen this kind of behavior before, of course. Something bad happened in her past. Deep down, I think she's still running from it, and I'm sure that cyberware ties into it somehow. I don't know, maybe someday she'll open up more. I'd like to think she will. We'll see. I hope she does. Okay, so we have Dietrich and Amsel. What about Dietrich? Dietrich, one of my dearest friends and a shaman of tremendous power, a good man to have at your side in a fight. I tend to use Dietrich in a support role. His magic can be dramatically bolster the combat effectiveness of a frontline fighter like Eager or Glory, but when the chips are down, he's more than capable of dishing out punishment on his own. Can't really think of much else to say about Dietrich, just a good, reliable guy. She pauses for a moment when she speaks again. You can hear a hint of guilt in her voice. He's getting a little long in the tooth for a Shadowrunner. I'm not sure how many more years he has ahead in him, but I'll be happy to run with him for as long as he's able. We'll see, I suppose. And yes, I am moving around in my chair right now, if you heard squeakies. And finally, Amsel. Okay, Paul, a talented and well-connected fixer with contacts all over Berlin. She paused for a minute. He's more than that to me, of course, but neither here nor there. Wow, that was a short one. Go back. And I think that's everything. So we've gotten everything we need from there. And... Oh. Accidentally minimized the screen because it doesn't lock my mouse in. Take the U-Bond to Dragonkip. Okay. I wonder if we actually get to do the specs for our other characters. So I guess we're going. Wonder if we can bring the dog with us. I'd much rather have the dog than some of these characters. I'd rather have the dog than the shaman, because magic, it's nice, but it's not amazing. Are we not bringing anyone with us? Guess not. I wonder what the soy calf is for. Because we actually have a mission item. A ceramic travel cup. Oh, that is not what I wanted to bring up. So there's no one really around here that needs coffee that I know of. So we're just going to keep it, I guess. So we've got that. Can we actually walk across there? No, we can't. We have to just get on there. Board train. Doop. Okay. Assemble a team and travel to Dusk Klassos and search for Green Winters. Yep. Okay, so we need to assemble the team. And it's probably going to be a different screen than before, if I had to guess. The Drug Pit. Great. Dusk House Hotel and Nightclub. Crown Jewel of Dragonkip, the filthiest keys in Berlin. The Kies. Opening the door in the ground level dance club is like bashing your head into a wall of sound. Flashing lights stab your eyes, and the air is perfumed with cheap synthahol and engine grease. Everything in here is cranked up to 11, a playground for the numb. Green Winters is somewhere in the building. You steel yourself for the sensory assault and step inside. The team makes quick check of their weapons and follows into Das Kasalos. Okay. So Glitch, Dietrich. He's got some spells there. She's got a sniper rifle. And yeah, capacity is 4. So you have like 4 rounds on each of those. It's much lower. Yeah, we're better with a rifle than her, I think. Can we actually unequip her? No, we can't. Okay, so you can't actually unequip them. I guess we could just add stuff to them, maybe? And there's her hand raisers. We actually haven't used melee on her yet, have we? So yeah, the only one we can actually bother with the equipment on is Glitch. So, yay. I should get her a sniper rifle for higher damage shots. Last known location of Monica's client, Green Winters. What's up? Troll boy. Bouncer. A troll working the door might be the shortest you've ever seen, and the thickest. Despite the pounding music and writhing bodies, his face is buried in a comic book. He looks up and gives you a cursory once-over and signs, "Welcome, Dusk Kasalos, now under new management." Again, there's no cover, just go in and get your fix. That's Kroner at the bars over there. He'll take care of you. He buries his nose back into his comic book while tapping a meeting thumb on the black plastic slung from his belt, a high-powered stun gun. Just play nice or you'll meet her Zappo. Okay. Let's see. Maybe you know him. He keeps his nose in the comic. Doubt it. This place is filled with interesting people just dying to meet you, so go meet them. Think any of these interesting people might know him. I have no idea. Frank's watching the floor tonight. Ask him, just don't expect an answer. Okay, so you're gonna get out of our way. Talk to Frank. There's Kroner. What was our objective? Okay. Locate Green Winters, find a way to access the hotel area, and optional talk to Frank. Is that Frank? That's Party Girl. And there's an orc dancing over there. I think that's Frank. So let's talk to Frank first. Let's talk to Frankfurter. Oh, this is going to turn into, like, the long episode game here. Pinned to the floor, his manager is too expensive for his neighborhood and too baggy for his suit is a name tag. Frank, yeah, what you need. Reluctantly, he shifts his attention away from the elvish dancer swaying in front of him. I need to get into the hotel. Hotel's closed. We're fumigating up there, you know, for bugs. You think I care about a few bugs? I need a room. Look, buddy, closed is closed, and that's what it is. Okay. Oh, and we actually have a choice between attack him. If we had etiquette... See that you're running an operation here. I bet it's a pretty delicate one. So if we had gang or corporate... Do we attack him? We'll just leave. Can we actually talk to him again? Yes, we can. We can probably go attack him again later, and we'll probably have to deal with the balancer if we do that. There's a guy with a shotgun right there. Holy hell. What kind of party club is this? Hey, party girl. What's your story? The girl in the corner is a model stim junkie, all wild-eyed and nervous energy. She greets you with a smile so wide as a border is grotesque. Hey, good looking, you want to party? Always down to party. Right, my kind of lady. You've got cram, right? Just love a lady that's willing to share. Sorry, I'm not carrying any. Oh, well then go get some, okay? At the bar. Sure, I'll be right back. Wonder what she's gonna give us for cram. Music out here on the floor is way too loud for comfort, and the scene is going down in the bar is even louder. Dealer on duty stands impassively behind the bar. Desperate-looking young woman is pleading with him, apparently to little no effect. Alright, Silky, I'm gonna explain how this works to you one more time. I get my cash and you get your cram. No cash, no cram, period. But I need it, Kroner, come on! Her words come out desperate whine, pale skin, sunken eyes, and trembling lip all point to early symptoms of withdrawal. I have cash, I totally do. It's up in my room, but you guys won't let me up there to get it. Hotel's under new management, beautiful. You don't have a room anymore. Whatever was up there, might as well forget about it. But that was all I had. I have to get it right soon. Okay. Well, maybe we could work out a trade. Cram for services. Understanding slowly shows the young woman's face. Her eyes go wide. Come on, Kroner, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Do you want the cram or not? That ain't gonna happen, chummer. Not now, not ever. I'll give you about half an hour before the shake set in. When that happens, you know where to find me. Leaving the desperate young woman crumbled against the bar. That is nasty. But I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode there before we get into some trouble on here. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out, and this has been Alzorath. I'll see you guys next time on Shadowrun Dragonfall. Bye.